Have you ever spent a night surrounded by exotic animals? Are you trying to discover some of the best wineries in America? Want to explore some of the tallest and oldest trees on the planet? Then you need to hurry on over to beautiful Sonoma, California. This laid-back city will leave you relaxed and fulfilled with its rejuvenating scenery and vast amount of amazing things to do. So why don't we take a walk through those awe-inspiring redwood trees and talk about everything that makes Sonoma a wonderful spot to visit. Many towns have wineries, but few have wineries of the same caliber as this one. Sonoma has over 60,000 acres of vineyards, along with over 425 wineries in 18 American viticultural areas. No matter what your favorite taste of wine is, Sonoma has something for everyone. The most popular grapes in the region are Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Cabernet Sauvignon. And many of the wineries in the region provide fantastic samples for you to try these amazing locally grown grapes. Looking for some good places to start? Gloria Ferreira Caves and Vineyards is a standout that was designed to show off the historic California missions and the heritage of the Catalonian family who own the Freixenet Cava brand. This winery is known for their sparkling wine, and they offer great tours of the caves and their facility. Ramsgate Winery is another fantastic choice, and it was designed to resemble the farmsteads that were common throughout the region 100 years prior. The wine is spectacular, and they offer a unique behind-the-gate experience that is essentially a wine tasting and cooking class. No matter which winery you choose, you simply can't go wrong with so many wonderful options. Who doesn't love animals? Sonoma is home to plenty of amazing things, including the unique 400-acre Safari West, which is a wildlife preserve that has nearly 1,000 animals and 90 distinct species. Everything from zebras, giraffes, lemurs, and so much more. The tours offered by Safari West usually last about 3 hours, and they can offer visitors the opportunity to stay the night in on-site tents that were imported from Africa. It's an immersive and one-of-a-kind experience that you simply won't forget. Serenity brings us closer to unlocking our highest potential as human beings. When we have serenity, we seek to create, and with creation comes some amazing art. In Sonoma, an awesome place to check out the city's inspiring art scene is the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art. The museum is close to the Sonoma Town Plaza and has rotating exhibits throughout the year. The exhibits display modern and contemporary pieces and artwork done by artists locally and from all over the world. Additionally, the museum has an art library, along with a gift shop and cafe that round out a great all-around experience. Sonoma is renowned for its amazing wineries, but it is also home to one of the best regions for farmers markets in the U.S. Each farmers market you'll discover in this region will offer something that makes it unique. There are seasonal markets, such as Sonoma's Tuesday Night Market that runs from May through September, and year-round markets like Sonoma Valley's Certified Farmers Market. There are, of course, advantages to visiting the market during different times of the year. If you go in the spring, you can get some delicious locally grown baby artichokes, young garlic, colorful cauliflowers, and more. Visiting near the end of the fall, there will still be plenty of tomatoes of all colors and other amazing produce. You can't go wrong no matter what time of year you check out a farmer's market in Sonoma. So make sure you check one out when you visit. All aboard! First opened in 1968, Sonoma Traintown Railroad is one of the most unique amusement parks you'll find anywhere. This 10-acre park has railroad-themed rides and is an absolute blast for families. The best ride at the park is the Quarter-Scale Railroad. The Quarter-Scale Railroad takes you throughout the park and stops at a mini town within the park and the park's petting zoo. There's other rides such as a Ferris wheel, mine train roller coaster, and more. If you need a good day out with the family, Sonoma Traintown Railroad must be on your list. One of the delights of Sonoma are the distinct and delicious cheeses they make. If you want an interactive and fun experience to try their amazing cheeses for yourself, why not take on the California Cheese Trail? In Sonoma, the trail takes up hundreds of miles, and depending on which part of the trail you'll explore, you can enjoy full tours, tastings, and classes to teach you about cheesemaking. If you have a thing for farm animals, you just may see some goats, sheep, cows, and even water buffalo along the trail. There are historic spots along the trail, such as Sebastopol's Joe Matos Cheese Factory, as well as modern gems like Rimini Mozzarella. Do some research on your own and find out which spot stands out to you. But you really can't go wrong with any of the amazing locations along the California Cheese Trail. Did you know that Sonoma is home to the ranch of the legendary Jack London? Yes, the Jack London that wrote the classics such as Call of the Wild and White Fang. The man with the colorful and controversial personality found his peace of mind in the gorgeous Sonoma Valley. Today, visitors can explore the land he used to call home in the early 1900s at Jack London State Historic Park. There are 29 miles of trails and a handful of historic buildings. If you're looking to learn more about Jack's life, why not take the 2-hour walking tour that tells his story and guides you throughout the area? If you prefer to do things on your own, visitors are more than welcome to explore the area and discover the beauty that inspired Jack years ago. There's great truth behind the old adage of you have to see it to believe it. And when it comes to Sonoma, you have to see the magnificent redwoods to believe the beauty they possess. Northern California was once a primeval redwood forest, covered by some of the most majestic trees on Earth. While there aren't nearly as many today as there were years ago, visitors can still explore the beauty of the trees that remain today. Coast redwoods, also known as Sequoia sempervirens, are the tallest trees on the planet. Some of these trees stand over 370 feet tall. You heard that right, 370 feet. These trees are also some of the oldest in the world, with their average lifespan lasting between 500 and 700 years. You can walk the woods of these stunning trees at Armstrong Redwoods State Natural Reserve. The reserve is 805 acres and has trails that will allow you to unwind and get lost in the beauty of Northern California. If the natural beauty of the redwoods isn't enough for you, then you ought to check out Sonoma Botanical Garden. Originally named Quarry Hill Botanical Garden, this is home of one of the largest collections of wild-sourced Asian plants on the planet. What was once an abandoned quarry is now full of lush and flowering plants. Some of the plants are rare or even endangered. It's a unique collection, and the garden has options for guided tours, such as their 90-minute walking tour. But if you'd like to explore on your own, you are welcome to do so. In the heart of Sonoma Valley, you'll find the historic Sonoma Plaza. This plaza really has it all. There's a Mexican military outpost, Spanish mission village, and more. The plaza has a significant role in the history of the town. Back in 1835, the 8-acre plaza was put together by General Mariano, and it is the largest of its kind in the state of California. In 1961, it was even designated as a National Historic Landmark. You can grab a bite at one of the amazing restaurants, go shopping at the intricate boutiques, and even explore some amazing art galleries in the area. There are many points of interest near the plaza as well, including Sebastiani Theater, Bear Flag Monument, and San Francisco Solano Mission. Not far from Sonoma Plaza is the home of the man who built it. General Mariano Vallejo's estate is located half a mile away from the plaza and is part of Sonoma State Historic Park. The estate is gorgeous, and the gardens there are simply beautiful. Taking a tour of the estate is both fulfilling and informative, and you'll get to learn much about the interesting man that Vallejo was. Everyone loves a laid-back vacation. Sometimes we need something low-key to get away from the hustle and bustle of our day-to-day lives. If there's any place in the world that would give you just what you need to recharge and rejuvenate yourself, it's Sonoma, California. So get your wine glass and come explore all the history and wonder that makes Sonoma the great city it is.